Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show with the last video for the night. Second of a 3-game series between the San Diego Padres and the New York Mets. Padres beat the Mets 7-1. Reaction, big 7th inning by the Padres. Scored 5 runs to really put this game away. This Mets bullpen, man, it's just not good. Like, you're not trusting anybody to get outs. Unless you're Edwin Diaz or Reed Garrett. I mean, hell, they even sent Junk Car Brazobomb down to AAA. Like, guys out of his bullpen suck. Like, Jose Boto, Chris Davinsky, Junk Car Brazobomb. They all suck. Their starters cannot go, for the most part, 6 innings. It's like 4 innings, 5 innings at most. And occasionally maybe you'll get 6, but my God, dude, their bullpen is just trash. Sean Manaea didn't have a bad start. He only had 1 earned run, but he only 5 innings. Like, you need to get more out of your starters because you're not trusting this bullpen to get a lot of outs. Sean Manaea, 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. He has a 2.80 ERA in his first 4 starts of the season. But, he wants one more inning. Mendoza says no. And just like that, they're losing. Why do you have to constantly use 5 to 6 pitchers a game? Like, why can't you put them out there for another inning? Mendoza. Let's keep running the bullpen into the ground for having them work 4+ innings every game. He was at sub 90 pitches. He needs to go out for the 6th, full stop. Enough of this babying pitchers. And here comes the offense to blow it. Here comes the bullpen to blow it. The offense wasn't any better, trust me. But the bullpen was terrible. But this guy didn't walk anybody. Manaea didn't walk anybody tonight. First batter out of the bullpen. Here comes Jose Boto to walk. Walk. And then he gives up. Ends up giving 5 runs. Sean Manaea didn't give up any over 5 innings. This bum comes in and gives up 5 himself. Or Sean Manaea gave up 1 run. 1 run over 5 innings. But he didn't walk anybody. This bum, Jose Asto. Get it? Because his last name, Butt. Yeah, because he is ass. Comes in, 1.2 innings, 5 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 1 strikeout. This guy is complete shit. Man. Like, most of it, he relies on most of the outs getting the ground ball. Can't do that tonight. Guy's complete shit. He's out here giving up an RBIs to Elias Diaz. Do shit. Chris Davinsky, he ain't any better. He hanged a breaking ball he got away with the first time. Does the second time, crush. 1.1 innings, 1 hit, 1 run, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Look, the Mets have to get bullpen help, dude. You got these bullpen guys like Paul. You got pitchers like Paul Blackburn, Jose Boto, Chris Davinsky, Justin Hageman, Max Kranick, Frankie Montas, Brandon Waddle. I'm sorry. I'm extremely unimpressed with David Stearns. Like, there's been good moves, obviously, but I listed all these pitchers here. They suck. The team is in win-now mode because you have superstars in their prime, but you also don't want to trade prospects while you're in win-now mode. So instead, you try to make every single pitcher in the roster a project in their brilliant pitching lab. Entire pitching staff's a fucking joke for the most part, it feels like. Because Clay Holmes is getting, as probably expected, hit regression after his great start of the year. Frankie Montas, ass. Sean Manaea is good. But, my God, dude. Might as well put Chris Davinsky on the DFA list. Oh my God. Chris Davinsky, Jose Boto, Junk Car Brazobomb all suck. They need to get bullpen help at the deadline. They might need to get low-key like 2 relievers, dude. This is just not it. Or they need to get a starter as well. For their offense was terrible. 4 hits, 1 run. That 1 run in the 5th inning. They had the bases loaded with no outs. Guess how many runs they got? Oh yeah, only 1. So, but other than that, they never really showed any life in this game, to be honest. 4 hits, 1 run. And they've lost this series. San Diego, 9 hits, 7 runs, 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 6th, and then 5 in the 7th to break the game open. Neither team had an error. Mets dropped 62 and 46. The Padres improved 59 and 49. The Padres starting pitcher tonight, Ryan Burgert, 4 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. He got into trouble in that 5th inning. They brought him back out there. Loaded the bases, but Jeremiah Estrada comes in and puts out the fire. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks. He strikes out 1, only the sac fly. Wandy Peralta, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts. Adrian Morone, 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Ron Marinicano, who? 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. And then Yuki Masui. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. So 5 scoreless innings from the bullpen with 4 strikeouts and only 2 hits. Let's go over the lineups. Nemo 0 for 3 and a walk. Lindor 0 for 4. Soto 0 for 2. He went out with an injury. He fouled a ball off his foot, so that's something to look at going forward. Marte 0 for 1 RBI, the only RBI tonight. Alonso 0 for 3 and a walk. Jeff McNeil 1 for 4. Vientos 2 for 4. Mauricio 0 for 4. Beatty 0 for 3 and a walk. And Trins 1 for 3 and a walk. For the Padres, Fernando Tatis 1 for 3 and a walk. Luis Rise 1 for 2, a walk and 2 runs. Machado 1 for 4, 3 RBIs. Merrill 2 for 2 RBIs. Bogarts 0 for 4. Glacius 2 for 3, a walk and run scored. Cronenworth 1 for 4. Johnson 0 for 4. How about Elias Diaz, man? 1 for 3, 2 RBIs. Another game, another pair of RBIs for Elias Diaz. Let's go over the scoring summary for this one. I thought it was going to be a fun one, man. I thought it was going to be a fun back and forth game, but the Padres just pulled away there late. San Diego scored first, but then the Mets in the 5th, I'm like, oh boy, bases loaded. See how many runs they can get, and they only scored 1. Then the Padres in the bottom of the 6th make it 2-1. I'm like, it's not over yet. Maybe the Mets can do something, but their offense is pretty lifeless. And then Boto crashed in the 7th inning. But let's go over the scoring summary. Bottom of the 1st, Merrill singles. Top of the 5th, Marte sac fly. Bottom of the 6th, Merrill triples. Bottom of the 7th, Diaz double. And then the 3-run homer by Machado. But the Mets have dropped the first 2 games here in San Diego. Coming off some good vibes, in San Francisco getting the sweep. They're going to have to avoid a sweep themselves here in San Diego. Just hasn't been a good first 2 games for them, man. That makes the loss yesterday hurt even more because that was a winnable game where your offense gave you a chance, and the pitching just imploded with junk car, Brazo bum, Gregory, Soto. Yeah, it's not a good night from the Mets, man. Offense just wasn't there, and then the bullpen imploded. The bullpen's been horrific. This team has gone cold offensively way too often and just cannot string hits together and drive runners in scoring position. It's been a year-long thing, and they don't seem to be coming out of it. But yeah, that was just ugly, man. This lineup is just a liability at times. Like, there's times where they hit, but there's just sometimes where they don't. But yeah, man, that's really all I gotta say for this one. Let's go over the probables for tomorrow. Or today, technically. It'll be Clay Holland versus Yu Darvish. It should be an interesting pitching matchup. See if Clay Holmes can get his Mets a win. We'll see what happens with Yu Darvish. He's been really bad since coming back from injury, but we'll see what happens today. And that's really all I gotta say. So until next time, I'm out. Peace and have a good night.